Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Ethan Nienaber with the Quincy Community Theatre. Welcome.
Thank you. Always good to be back.
I am always happy to see your name on the board because it means I get to learn a little bit more about what's going on in the world of QCT. You are, of course, the artistic director over there, so you have your arms wrapped around everything talent, everything creativity, right?
Yes, I do. I do, yes.
So you have something new that you're bringing to the community, right?
Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, so we're in 2026 now, which is crazy. I can't believe we're already almost a few weeks in. Yeah. And so with 2026, we started a bunch of new programming in our black box. And some people know this space as our lab or our rehearsal hall, and they might have seen student theater in there previously. But now we're expanding it a little bit more, and we are bringing adult programming to the lab, which means we've got a few different things going on.
Absolutely.
We've got our reading series that's about to start this week, and then we've also got our black box full production, workshop production series, I should say. So that starts with Forever Plaid in February, and then this week we kick off with the readings, and it's called Middletown as our first reading.
Middletown. Now explain the concept behind the readings, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So the readings are a little bit different. We call them low stakes because they're simplified. So there's no props. There's no blocking, maybe someone wears something that feels similar to what the character would wear, but we're not, fully costuming the show or putting a set on stage. You're just going to see a group of actors up there, and they get to have their scripts in front of them too. So that's where the reading part kind of comes in. They don't have to memorize. They just get to focus on how do we tell this story in a little bit of a quicker amount of time. So they only get 6 rehearsals to throw this thing together, and then they're doing it in front of an audience. But it's a great opportunity for folks that either don't have the time in their schedule to do a full production with us, because that is such a big commitment, or folks that want to come see theater but don't always feel like, they can take a weekend night or something and spend the money to do it. It's free.
Right.
It's a total RSVP. You can pay what you can. If you want to donate, we would love it. But otherwise, just come see us. Come see a reading of a new play, and so Middletown is a contemporary play, but it is based on the classic play Our Town, which is an old Wilder play that many folks know and love. But Middletown is a kind of avant-garde theater of the absurd response to, Our Town is great, but that's not what most of our lives look like anymore. It's a little dated at this point. So this new writer, he's still living, his name is Willie No. He wrote Middletown as kind of an absurdist response saying, hey, Our Town was interesting at the time and maybe felt really close to us, but we've got mechanics, we've got different jobs, people are doing totally different things with their lives.
Yeah.
And life isn't really simple. Life is a little messy and confusing, and so all of these readings, and Middletown's a great one to start off with. They're all definitely for adults, There's sometimes some mature themes. There's sometimes, some unexpected twists and turns that, maybe the kids wouldn't want to hang on through, because these are also a little longer usually too. These will end up being, about 2 hours at least, all of them. So it's a great night to come through, though, get into QCT and experience something new, some contemporary writing, and we have a little bit of a talk back afterwards too. So you get to kind of bounce some ideas off, talk to the cast, talk to our local director who's helming it, and just hear a lot more about, what is it like to engage with a newer play that's responding to something that's a little more classic, a little older.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
An adaptation. I love it, and I love the idea of doing this and using the space for some of these newer initiatives, right?
Yeah.
Allowing some people, because I know our very own Michelle McCormack is going to be, she's going to be on the stage for the first reading,
Yes, we got Michelle in Middletown, which I'm thrilled about.
That is so cool. And I don't know if obviously she's going to be fantastic, but this also kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, provides an opportunity for people who may not feel 100% comfortable without a script, who, maybe they're kind of dipping their toe in to get into theater.
Exactly. It's perfect for that. It really is. It's meant for folks who are going, I've really wanted to act, or I used to do the acting thing, maybe in high school or college, but kind of fallen out of it. It's been a number of years. And now this is an avenue to just come back, Like I said, low stakes. You don't have to memorize anything. Sure. You don't have to remember, oh, I got to go over and pick up the hairbrush at that time, right?
Yes.
You just get to worry about telling the story and you know, putting everything behind the words, but they're right there in front of you. And everyone knows that. Everyone's showing up expecting you to be reading out of your book. So yeah, it's a great way to get involved again with theater or for the first time. Yeah. We had a bunch of new first timers in this one, which was awesome. That is exactly what it's here for. It's here to open our doors and bring some fresh perspectives in.
Absolutely, and it's free. So that doesn't mean it's not going to be a fantastic show. I mean, it is going to be, you have great talent, it's a great story, something new and different that you're bringing to the community. I think that's really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's part of our goal to be as accessible as we possibly can be. You know, making art is expensive in this day and age, and we are always looking for the ways to make it easier to get involved in that art making. And this is one of our newest ways. So the show is this Friday, the 23rd at 7:30, and you can go online to RSVP and reserve your seat so that you know that you'll have a spot. You'll definitely get in.
Right.
But then we say, hey, if you do have the means, pay what you can. You know, it helps us keep this going. It helps us, you know, buy the materials, get the scripts in order, and keep this kind of stuff flowing through our stages and through our doors and in our community. So yeah, really exciting new opportunity. And we got 2 more coming up later in the year. So this is just the beginning. Perfect.
Well, you'll have to come back and talk to me a little bit more about those. And if anybody wants more information on, you know, the readings, the shows that you have coming up, or anything else that has to do with QCT, where would they go?
Yeah, it's our website. It's the number 1qct.org, and they're going to find a lot of different things happening right now. We are super busy. Yeah. We have just ratcheted up the programming. There's more things than ever to do at QCT, and we've got another show coming up in February called Forever Plaid that's about to open here really soon too, and that's our first workshop production in our black box space as well for the adults. So we're really excited about that one.
And when does that happen?
So that one will go up the first weekend in February. It's one weekend only. It's February 6th, 7th, and 8th, 6 and 7 at 7:30, 8th at 2 p.m. And it's a great show. It's a musical, so it'll be the first time we've done an adult musical in this really small, intimate space. Yeah, cool. We got about 120 seats available for each performance, and they're starting to sell out, so if folks want to see it, they should definitely grab those. You can reserve your seats for that one. You can pick your seats. But it's a great show. It's got 4 guys in it, and it's about the guy groups from the 50s and 60s, and it's kind of an homage to them. Cool. And it was written in the 90s with the whole conceit of, okay, there's this guy group in the 50s. They're on their way to finally cut their first studio album. They've been working so hard. They've been, you know, doing their survival jobs, but singing on the side, and they're finally about to make their big break. And then they get in a tragic car accident with a group of teenagers on their way to see the Beatles. And they pass away. Well, now they're back from beyond the grave for one night only to share with you this amazing performance, an album that they were so close to cutting but couldn't. So it's got a lot of great standards, songs that you know. It's got a ton of heart. It's really, really funny. You got some really great songs with like a lot of prop comedy going on. So you're due to laugh a lot when you come and see it, but it's also incredibly fun music, and it's great to hear these 4 guys sing in these tight harmonies in this small space with a piano and a bass player, and that's it. It's so fun.
Very, very cool. Well, that sounds right up my alley. And if any of these sound up your alley, or you want to check out anything else, it's 1qct.org.
That's it, 1qct.org. And we got auditions coming up too. So more auditions at the end of January. Steel Magnolias.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
26th and 27th. And then our next big main stage musical, Come From Away, auditions on February. So February 2nd and 3rd, there are those auditions. So there's it's jam-packed over there. We got plenty to come do and see.
Yes, I love it. Well, Ethan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck with everything that you're doing. Thank you for everything that you're bringing to our community. Very, very cool stuff.
Thank you so much. Love being here. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Ashley.
Thank you. All right, coming up next, I sit down with Broc Hampsmire, our neighbor from WGCA 88.5 The Mix.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be, before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too, now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer, and Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
And welcome back. Joining me now, our neighbor, Broc Hampsmire with WGCA 88.5 The Mix. Welcome.
You got it.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you. So I'm a little embarrassed because I had to ask if you guys host live concerts often. We
do. We certainly try to. The goal is, at least a couple a year.
Okay.
If possible. Obviously, everything's, circumstantial and fitting in with different group schedules and community schedules.
Sure. Yes.
All the fun of scheduling, right?
I got it. But the next one, the one that's coming up, is a big deal. And I know you've had some big names before, but this one's a pretty prominent name, I think, right?
I think so. They're certainly, I think they have a pretty strong following from our audience.
Okay.
And in this kind of Midwestern area. Sidewalk Prophets is their name. They've been doing it since late 90s, early 2000s. They originated in Indiana, but they've had several #1 hits. They've got a great song out right now called Father Let It Be. A lot of people know them for their Christmas music too. We feature a lot of their Christmas stuff this past holiday season with our Christmas hits. They do a lot of great stuff there. This isn't a Christmas concert, but it makes me think of that when I think of these guys.
That's maybe what more people attribute to them, but this is an acoustic evening, right?
Yeah, intimate, kind of chill. It's funny because, we just did one similar to this back in October last year with Jeremy Camp at Morrison Theater. It was kind of this same feel. Acoustic, laid back kind of feel, and people really responded to that. Yeah. So we thought, let's do it again, and let's do it with another fun group. So.
Yes, and that is the Sidewalk Prophets. If you have heard of them, awesome. If you haven't, that's okay. This is your chance to get to know them.
Absolutely.
Great music either way, and February 21st, so what else do you got going on? Right?
Yeah, it's a Saturday night, which that's a great thing too, because a lot of times in our market, getting these kind of groups to come in on a Saturday night is tough sometimes.
Right.
We tend to get more Fridays or Sunday nights, that type of thing. So getting a Saturday night is an added bonus. We're just going to be at the Kroc Center at their worship theater, which is a great venue for this type of event too.
Absolutely.
Which also brings me to the point of limited seating.
It is limited.
Not as big as Morrison Theater and some of the other venues we use. So about 500 or so.
Okay.
And tickets are already going fairly quickly. So
we'll want to encourage you to get those tickets pretty quickly. Seating is pretty limited, but what an intimate, that's going to be a really cool concert.
Yeah, the great thing about when groups do this acoustically, the great thing about it is they play all the songs that you know if you're fans of them, but they tell stories, and they just kind of share their own experiences and why they wrote this song or why they did this and how they arrived here, and
And obviously for what we do and the groups that we bring in, they talk about their faith.
Sure.
And how they came to know Jesus and why it means so much to them. So.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Well, it sounds like a great evening, a great performance, and getting up close and personal with the Sidewalk Prophets.
Yeah, most of these that we bring in, they typically do some sort of VIP. These guys are going to do a little Q&A beforehand. So if you're able to and want to pay that upcharge for the VIP, they're going to do that beforehand.
Perfect.
So that's always cool. So yeah, a little bit more one-on-one, a little bit more personal there. There are a limited amount of family 4-pack tickets available too, so if you're looking for a little bit of a break, that's available as well, but otherwise very reasonable general admission tickets available.
Okay, and this is for all ages, is that correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, there you go. Something fun to do with the family. Very cool evening, Sidewalk Prophets, an acoustic evening, of course, hosted by our friends at The Mix. Thank you so much, Broc. Now, where do they go to get tickets?
Yeah. So you can go to our website, WGCA.org. You can always do that. We also have, we don't own the ticket site for this. They do. But we have QR codes available. We've got some flyers out. You can always stop by the station here in the Maine Center. We'll hook you up there. Or if you're down here on the promenade and you happen to look up, we're on the 2nd floor. You can see our studio window. We've got a couple banners up there right now, so you can shoot the QR code right from there and take you right there.
There you go. Well, make sure you get your tickets and get them quick because it does sound like they are going fast. So go check out Sidewalk Prophets at the Salvation Army Kroc Center on February 21st.
It's going to be a great time.
Thank you so much, Broc. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, I think that does it for today's Daily. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.